This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for December 30th, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 1.15 points or 0.27% to 420.96. Total trade volume was up with 87,179 shares changing hands at a total value of 446.8 million real or $111,000. On the main board, 5 stocks were up. Leading the market was Sihanoukville Autonomous Port up 1.09% or 140 real to 12,940 real per share, followed by Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, which rose 0.98% or 20 real to 2,070 real per share. Other stocks also up were Akleda Bank, Pestec Cambodia, and MJQ Education. On the downside, Grand Twins International was the biggest loser of the day, dropping 2.67% or 200 real to 7,300 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, which was down 0.63% or 40 real to 6,320 real per share. Phnom Penh Autonomous Port was also down 60 real to 14,280 real per share. Meanwhile, CamGSM stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was up 0.46% or 10 real to 2,170 real per share, followed by JS Land, which rose 0.41% or 10 real to 2,450 real per share. Picasso City Garden stayed flat at 4,800 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 32,331 shares changing hands at a total value of 236.7 million real or $59,000, about 37% of the total trade volume on Tuesday. Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 12,401 shares changing hands at a total value of 25 million real or over $6,000, about 14% of the total trade volume on December 30th. In other market news, the Cambodia Securities Exchange has granted in-principle approval for agricultural firm Don Pen Agrico Co. Limited to list bonds on the exchange, marking the second such approval in 2025. According to a statement released by the CSX on December 26th, the exchange approved Don Pen Agrico to list bonds for qualified investors on December 23rd. The approval is conditional pending final authorization from the Securities and Exchange Regulator of Cambodia and the fulfillment of additional CSX listing requirements. The bond issuance is valued at $49 million, with subscription scheduled to open on December 30th, 2025. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was stable at 4,012 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was down to 97.98. Looking at global commodities, oil prices were little changed on Tuesday following a gain of more than 2% in the previous session after Russia accused Ukraine of attacking President Vladimir Putin's residence and investors sought clarity on the Ukraine peace talks to gauge potential supply disruptions. Brent crude futures for February delivery, which expire on Tuesday, were down 6 cents at 61.88 US dollars a barrel. The more active March contract was at 61.45 US dollars, down 4 cents. US West Texas Intermediate crude eased 4 cents at 58.04 US dollars. The more active March contract was at 61.45 US dollars, down 4 cents. US West Texas Intermediate crude eased 4 cents at 58.04 US dollars. Gold prices rebounded from the previous session's near 2-week low as buyers of the safe haven metal returned following a brief spell of profit-taking. Spot gold was up 1% at 4,374.76 US dollars per ounce. On Monday, it posted its biggest daily percentage loss in more than 2 months in a retreat from Friday's record high of 4,549.71 US dollars to its lowest since December 17th. U.S. gold futures for February delivery were up 1.1% at 4,391.30 US dollars an ounce. U.S. stocks slipped Monday to start the final 3 days of trading in a roller coaster 2025 that looks likely to end with sizable gains. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite declined 0.5% as shares of megacaps Nvidia and Tesla both fell over 1.2%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average also fell 0.5%, while the S&P 500 dipped around 0.3%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for December 30th.